July 2nd, 2026. Welcome my friends to the Joex Mafia. And today I have a special. So there are a lot of assholes in the Austrian army, you know this already. I'm an asshole too. I'm probably the biggest snitch asshole in the whole Austrian army. That's me. Roman Witlak, aka Joex, is the biggest a-hole in the freaking Austrian army. I'm also the biggest snitch, but I give a shit anymore. So who was the most hated soldier besides me? I'm not in this game. Who is the most hated soldier of all time in the Austrian military? I'm not speaking about Adolf. Let's say from 1960 till 2026. Adolf, it's not about Adolf here. It was bad back then. Everybody was an asshole back then. So I'm not talking about Adolf. From 1960 till now, 2026. So I'm standing here in the Weingarten of Ebenthal of a random guy. You can see, looks good, looks pretty good. Here is my favorite hunter. Now we make a quiz. Who is the most hated soldier, as I said? And there can only be one outcome. There will be only one name. If you ask all the soldiers from 1960 till now who are still military, ex-military, there will be only one name. One name will come out. 100%. One name win by 90%. 90% this name, the rest the other guys maybe. I mean, as I said, I made a lot of assholes in this military, but this guy is number one. This guy was protected by someone or by some organization or a company or soldiers, probably his whole military career. I think he knows someone, and the unit he was, they always tried to put him not on this mission this special unit was, so they gave him also other missions where they not are, and if they have to take him with them, they put them in another place, you know, just that he cannot do too much damage in the place the unit was. So they took him someplace else all the time. And why do I know all this stuff? Because I know this guy. I know a lot of guys. Of course, I'm not telling you a name. I'm just telling you a story. This story is fictive. It's satire. This do not exist, this story. It's just a story. I'm telling you a story. Nothing about this story is true. It's just a joke. It's just a movie, a video to get clicks for the ex-mafia. So we need to give this guy a name, so let's just call him Jeff. So Jeff probably was a fine man, but something happened to him in his brain. I think he has schizophrenia. He thinks that he has like 3 different personalities. You know, one time this, he says this and does that. You know, all the time, like a psychopath, like a psycho he is. And probably everybody knows, but they don't care. So this guy is for years in the missions, for years. And everybody who was working with him had troubles. Of course, he has also some fanboys who crawling in his ass. I don't know why, but maybe his shit doesn't stink. I don't know. So everybody had troubles till this day. Till this day they have troubles and nobody cares. The Graz don't care. Nobody cares. They send him to missions. They're extending his missions. He can do whatever he wants. He plays around with the NCCs, with the commanders like puppets. He also plays the psychologues because most of the psychologues are weak. Check out my video about the psychologues. So he's playing all these people like puppets. I don't know why, because this guy is nothing special. Actually, this guy shouldn't be in the mission in the first place. Maybe he has some medical troubles where other soldiers would not go. You can see like one person in a mission, when this guy, one guy is there, he is destroying the whole mission for everybody, because everybody is pissed. Everybody has a bad time all the time because just of one motherfucker in the missions. I don't say motherfucker, it's a very bad word, sorry. Yeah, cut this out. It's bad. When you translate it into German, let's say he is a pisser. He's a pisser. Actually, we should search or give Jeff the help he needs. We should call some mental institutions. Maybe they can help him with his brain damage or whatever he has. His situation is pretty severe. I mean, of course, I wish him all the best because he's a fellow comrade, and I don't want that fellow comrades have accidents or that something happened bad to them. I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm on his side. Actually, I try to be nice to him. I try to help him, but in the end, he is the biggest Hackelschmeißer. He's the biggest guy who steps in the back, you can imagine. He did this to everybody, and he actually like it. He says this to you. Yeah, we make this and that, and then he did the exact opposite. So he's laughing in your face, and then he's firing you with a Browning M2 into your back, and you explode. Jeff is in the mission since ages. So everybody knows him, and 99% of the people, when you tell them that Jeff is in the mission, that they say, oh my god, some are not even coming and they are going to another place, so another mission. They avoid him. People avoid him. People don't want to work with this guy. And what we are all, we militia, because the backbone of the Austrian army is the militia, like I was, like some of my fellow comrades are. We keep the Austrian army alive, not the active duty. The militia keeps the foreign missions alive. But what I heard these days, they give a shit about us also. So they tried to get the active duty soldiers into the mission, maybe because of me. Maybe because of my actions, what happened and everything, that they want to get rid of the other militia soldiers. For my friends actually give a shit what happened to the missions, because I really cannot give two shits more. There are stories, I mean, they are just stories. As I said, I'm storytelling. Nothing about what I say is true. I'm just lying all the time, like always, because all my knife tests are fake. I fake everything, and I just talk bullshit because I want to have the clicks, as I said. So this is not true what I'm saying. But he has his fanboys. He has his fanboys. And these fanboys, they crawl in this guy's ass, you can't imagine. You know, I'm watching like this, and also some other soldiers, they're crawling in this guy's ass because they are kind of afraid of him. They're afraid of him, that he can manipulate the commanders against them. It's like a perfect manipulator, the perfect manipulator, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows this, and nobody gives a shit. When we give a shit, but we have not the capability to talk with all these high rank guys, because they give a shit about us as well. As I said, we have too much generals, we have too much everything, and this guy is doing what he wants. When a high rank is coming or the minister is coming, he is crawling in these asses so bad, like he needs the shit. He needs the shit to crawl up the ass, you know, and taste all the juicy shit inside these assholes, you know. It's like he's thriving on the shit. He's thriving on the, you know, on the Breckerl, on the Krapfen. He likes it. He likes to eat the Wächter, this guy. It's unbelievable. This is a unique person, a unique person in the Austrian military. When you know the Austria Banana Republic, how it works, when you sue someone just for no reason. Let's say I saw this hunter friend and I just call the police, or I write an email from a fake email account and say, hey, I saw this guy with a rifle on the field and he tried to shoot a rabbit, or he tried to shoot, I don't know, Joex, or he tried to shoot his balls off, you know, like something like this. I just a random call or email, this guy is fucked, this guy is cooked. The Jagdkommando, you know, the Special Forces police will knock on his door, put it on the ground, put the cuffs on him and take him to jail. And then he has to defend himself like forever. And he has to prove that nothing happened to him. Exactly the same situation that happened to me with my weapons ban. But it was just an example. And this guy, Jeff, is doing that. Jeff is suing some other people. So this guy, whoever, gets in trouble, because then you get post from the post where it says you got sued because you did it and that and that, and then your trouble started, because then you need a lawyer. Mostly you should take a lawyer which costs some money, and you are in trouble. And when you have something going on against you with the law and you are in a foreign mission, usually you have to go home. Usually they send you home. So, and this guy is striving on that. This guy likes that. And he's doing that since his whole military career, probably. He's doing that. And so he's pissing off everybody. Hackelschmesser, bad-mouthing, puppeteering the NCCs. And then he's bringing his high ranks on his side because, as I said, he likes the juice of ass. And then, with the power of the NCCs in his back, he's fucking us. He is in missions forever, so he knows stuff. He knows how the camp works, he knows how the procedure works. And so the NCCs say, okay, this guy knows, Jeff knows how it's going on, let Jeff do it. Let Jeff do everything because he knows what he is doing, because he's so good, because he's in a mission forever. But actually, they think he's so good, but actually he's not. Actually he's not. They think he is good, but in the end he is not capable to do his job properly anyway. So Jeff is sitting down there on his chair, he thinks he's the best, the NCC think he's the best, his fanboys think he's the best, but actually he's a failure. Actually he's a failure of society, a failure of the system. So he is like cancer. He is like the cancer you have and you want to get rid of. He is the cancer, you go to chemotherapy the 10th times and the cancer comes back. Because you go to another mission and then he stays in the front door and says, oh, I'm here now. So you specially go to another mission to avoid this guy. And what happened? This guy stays on the footstep of the camp and is back. Like fucking cancer you cannot get rid of. And in the end, cancer you have to destroy. Cancer you have to get rid of effectively. And how you do it? The cancer is always somewhere in your cells waiting to pop up again. So you are staying at home at a mission, you go back because you know this guy is not there, and what happened? Pop! The cancer is back. So I and Jeff, we crashed a lot. We crash a lot because I don't take shit from nobody, especially not from a nobody like Jeff, because in the end he's a nobody, he's a failure, he's a man, he's not a man. This guy is not a man. A real man would never do things like he's doing, this bad mouthing, hackelschmeißing and stuff. So this guy is not a man. He is also not a lady boy, because even the lady boys, which still have a dick and balls, are much more a man than Jeff. And also the lady boys who have no balls and no penis anymore and have a small vagina, they are also more man than Jeff. It's just a fictive story for a science fiction film. Uwe Boll will make the new movie with me, Citizen Vigilant Part 2. I will be in it, and I will be the guy who's smoking everybody in this movie. So I will be a superstar, like Jeff. Yeah, because of all this storytelling I really get hungry. I call my mom. I call my mom what she's cooking today. Ling ling, ling ling. Hello mom. Yeah, it's Joex. Mom, I'm really hungry. What is going for lunch today? Surfwürstel. Surfwürstel. Yeah, I like surfwürstel so much. But I thought we don't have one anymore. The Würstelsepp brought it. Würstelsepp brought the surfwürstel. Okay, awesome. Do we have ketchup and mayo? Wow, cool. I'm looking forward to eat the surfwürstel. I'm a nice guy now and I don't want to say fuck, shit and motherfucker so often, but in the end, sometimes you just have to say, some days you just have to say, hey, go fuck yourself. Alright, bye.